Number 10. Baby Tossing Festival, India. Have you ever heard of infants being tossed from great heights? Probably not, unless you're familiar with the baby tossing festival celebrated in India. This unique custom dates back 500 years and takes place in the state of Karnataka. Imagine a crowd gathered at the edge of a temple rooftop, all eyes on a small infant held securely by a grown-up. Then suddenly, with a gentle heave, the baby is launched into the air. It's not a stunt, it's a celebration. Villagers below form a safety net of sorts, creating a living blanket to catch the baby. But how high are we talking? Around 30 feet from the temple roof? That's quite a drop, but somehow no injuries have been recorded. The reason behind this unusual tradition? Well, the locals believe it brings health, luck, and prosperity to the child. It's a celebration of life and a test of faith. Sounds scary, right? Well, it is. But if the village elders and parents deem it safe, who are we to question the centuries-old tradition? 9. Night of the Radishes, Mexico. Picture this: a bustling Christmas market filled with lively music, delicious food, and a peculiar sight. Giant sculptures made of radishes. Welcome to the Night of the Radishes, or La Noche de los, celebrated every December 23rd in the city of Oaxaca, Mexico. This festival is a spectacle of creativity and tradition. Local farmers skillfully carve huge radishes into intricate works of art. Some create nativity scenes depicting the birth of Jesus Christ. Others craft mythical creatures, or even satirical political figures. It's a fusion of religious observance and artistic expression. The idea began modestly with farmers trying to attract shoppers at the Christmas market. But now it's an official competition, judged by local artisans and officials. And the prize? Oh, it's not bad. Usually a cash reward and recognition for their radish artistry. Number 8. Kanamara Matsuri, Japan. Prepare to be surprised as we journey to Kawasaki, Japan for the Kanamara Matsuri, also known as the Festival of the Steel Phallus. Don't let the name deceive you. Beyond the shock factor lies a deep cultural significance. This festival, held annually, is a celebration of fertility, sexual health, and protection from sexually transmitted diseases. Yes, you heard right. It's all about male virility and fertility. The highlight of the festival is the parade of giant phallus-shaped sculptures. These massive wooden and papier-mâché creations are paraded through the streets accompanied by energetic drumming and traditional Japanese dancing. Oh, but why a phallus? It's rooted in local folklore and beliefs. Legend has it that a blacksmith crafted a magic sword that granted its wielder's sexual prowess. However, the sword's power came with a twist, causing it to grow in size. Thus, the Kanamara Matsuri emerged as a way to honor the importance of sexual health and fertility in Japanese culture. Interestingly, the festival also serves a cheeky purpose: raising funds for research into HIV and AIDS. It's a playful yet meaningful event that combines tradition, folklore, and a touch of naughtiness. No 7-finger-cutting Dani tribe, Indonesia. Now, let's discuss something somber yet significant. Deep in the remote highlands of Papua, Indonesia, lives the Dani tribe. Here, death is not met with mourning, but with a physical manifestation of grief. The surviving family members cut off part of their fingers to show their sorrow. It might seem shocking to us, but to the Dani tribe, it's a deeply meaningful expression of love and loss. This custom isn't just about showing sadness. It's about expressing an unbreakable bond with their departed loved ones. The finger-cutting ritual is fading away, but older members of the tribe still bear the scars of their past grief, a silent testament to their culture.
Number 6.
Cheese rolling, England. Get ready to roll with laughter as we take you to Cooper's Hill, Gloucestershire, England, for the world's most unusual cheese chase. Every spring bank holiday, hundreds of people gather for the cheese rolling festival. But instead of watching cheese, they chase it. That's right. A huge wheel of double Gloucester cheese is rolled down a steep hill, and people run after it. And it's not your average game of catch. Oh no, these contestants slide, trip, and tumble in their eagerness to grab the cheese. Injuries are common, but the winner gets to keep the cheese, which usually weighs around 4 pounds. Talk about a cheesy prize. It all started as a joke, but now attracts tourists from around the world. It's a blend of tradition, sport, and good old-fashioned silliness. No. 5. Living with the dead. Indonesia. Do you know death isn't the end in the Toraja region of Indonesia? The Toraja people believe in a unique way of life where death is just a transition, and they celebrate it in their own extraordinary way. Instead of immediately burying or cremating the dead, they keep the body in their home for weeks, months, or even years until the funeral. You might think it's eerie, but for the Toraja, it's a way to honor and spend time with their loved ones one last time. During the Manin festival, they dig up the bodies of their ancestors and give them a thorough cleaning. They dress them in fresh clothes and chat with them as if they're still alive. It might seem strange to us, but for the Toraja, it's a beautiful way to show their deep respect and connection to their ancestors. No, for Monkey Buffet Festival Thailand. Are you ready to monkey around? Join us in Laburi, Thailand for the Monkey Buffet Festival, a unique celebration where humans serve an extravagant feast to their monkey friends. Every November, the ancient Khmer ruins of Prang Samyo come alive with a banquet fit for a monkey king. Tables are laden with fruits, vegetables, sweets, and even sodas, all laid out to please our primate pals. But why do they do this? Well, it's a way to say thank you to the monkeys for bringing tourists to the town. Let's face it, who can resist a monkey buffet? No. 3. La Tomatina, Spain. Get ready to get messy as we head to Bugle, Spain for the famous La Tomatina festival. On the last Wednesday of August, this small town transforms into a sea of red. And no, it's not a tomato field. It's a full-blown tomato fight. People from all over the world gather to hurl tomatoes at each other, and we're talking about a lot of tomatoes. Over 100 tons of ripe tomatoes are used, creating a slippery, squishy battleground. The fun begins at noon when 2 trucks carrying water and tomatoes start spraying the crowd. It's a signal to dive in and start tomato fighting. For 1 whole hour, the streets of Buno become a giant slip-in slide of tomato juice and pulp. It's a joyous mess, a celebration of life, in one of the most exciting tomato fights you can imagine. No. 2. Wife carrying Finland. Are you strong enough to win your wife? In Sonkajärvi, Finland, strength and speed meet in the annual wife carrying championship. It's not your typical sports event. Men race through an obstacle course carrying their wives on their backs. Yes, you heard right, wives. The course includes hurdles, a tunnel, a water jump, and even a log balance beam. And the wives aren't just along for the ride. They need to be carried securely, or the couple risks disqualification. But why do they do this? Well, it all started as a joke, a quirky way for couples to have some fun together. And what's the prize? You guessed it, the wife's weight in beer. Now that's a toast-worthy reward. No, Self-Mummification. Japan. Step into the fascinating world of Sakashin Butsu, also known as self-mummification, a mysterious practice that once thrived in Japan. Imagine a monk lying down in a coffin, sealing himself inside, and then waiting patiently for his body to mummify. Yes, you heard that right. These individuals willingly chose to mummify themselves alive as a means to achieve spiritual enlightenment. What drove them to take such extreme measures? Was it madness or a deep sense of devotion? One of the most famous cases was that of Mongol Roku, who spent years preparing for his mummification. He had already turned down many marriage proposals before he finally sealed himself inside the coffin in the 16th century. The practice continued into the 19th century, with the last recorded case being that of Hanyo, who died in 1974. Today, visitors can see several well-preserved mummies in museums. Offering a glimpse into this bizarre yet captivating aspect of history,